Today what we're going to do is to make some chemicals for color film development. We're going to use Cinestill C41, which is a formula for color film development. Many other companies make these chemicals, but I've found that Cinestill is the easiest to get on Amazon, and mixing and use of it is very easy. This is your unboxing. Just come through Amazon. What's all this paperwork? Okay. It's the instructions. It's Amazon delivery. Gift card. What's that? Send a thank you note. Okay. Alright. Instructions are quite simple. Have a look. Take a screenshot or something. It comes in 3 parts. 2 most important ones are developer and blix. Each one of them needs several chemicals to be mixed together with water at a certain temperature. The temperature is written there, 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees C. So let's have a look. First one is part A, developer. It says developer. And then that's part B, put that aside. That's part B also. Oh no, that's part B of developer, red. This is final rinse. That's for blix. Blix, by the way, is bleach and fix together. That's also developer, part C of developer. This one is also blix. So part A, B, and C. These mixed together with a bit of water will give you something very close to 1 liter of chemicals if you use the second option here in terms of volume. So 591 milliliters of water, 237 milliliters of A, 59 milliliters of B, and 59 milliliters of C gives you 946 milliliters, very close to a liter of chemicals, which fits into a nice bottle, regular bottle, which I'll show you. So let's go and get some water at 120 degrees Fahrenheit or 49 degrees C. Okay, temperature is good. 591 milliliters. Can't even tell the difference between that and 600. So I'll just go close to 600 mark. Good enough. Good enough, okay? Oops. Now we have to take this off. Chopsticks. Single-use chopsticks from the food court at the shopping mall. Stir. Next one. I guess that one has a top as well. To stick them so hard. They really? Okay. Childproof, you have to press it and then turn it. It was easy. That's it for the developer. Let's get a bottle. There's a bottle used for orange juice at Carrefour. See how dark it has become? This has become this dark after about 15 or so rolls of film development. That's why it has to be changed. So I go and empty this out and give it a rinse and empty this into that.
A few moments later.
That's the beauty. Goes right to the top, leaves very little for oxygen to get to it. Put a tape on top and put D on top of that, never to be mistaken for blix. They're enemy of each other. Alright, this is going to become our rubbish bin. Now it's time to go and get some water for the blix. Blix is going to be at 125 degrees Fahrenheit and 51.7 C. Why? Why is it hotter? 532 milliliters of water at 125 degrees Fahrenheit, 51.7 C. So precise. Okay, that's that. And part A, part B, part C of blix. Chopsticks washed. Film has formed on top of this. Hold it. This purpley colored thing, I think that's the really bad stuff. That gives blix its distinctive color. Hold your breath. This has the color of iodine, if you know what I mean. If this goes somewhere you don't want to, pretty much impossible to get it out. Careful with this one. Again, magically it comes to exactly this point, very close to 1 liter, and tape on top. It says B for blix, never to be mistaken for anything else. Okay, this is just water, not a drop of blix anyway. Watch this and come back.
A few moments later.
For the stabilizer, 887 milliliters at no particular temperature, and only one of these for stabilizer and final rinse bath. Again, the film has formed on top of this, probably due to age. Washed. This has the consistency of dishwasher. Also, it creates all these bubbles on top, so it's going to overflow, I think, in a minute. Doesn't matter. Gets the wash afterwards. Go and wash the outside of this, and it's done. S for stabilizer, B for blix, D for developer. There's another video on how to use these and develop color film in less than half an hour. They tell you in these instructions that this is all you need, these 3 steps, with some washing in between with water. It's not entirely true, as my experience shows that at the end of it, you need to use this other thing, which they don't give you. You have to buy this separately. It's called Kodak Photo Flow. You can get it online. There are other brands available as well, for example Ilford. What this is, it's like a final wash, almost like in a soap water, and it makes the water run through the surface very freely, and it's streak free. Now how much of this do we need? Well, this one is not to be mixed. You just fill the film tank with water and use the lid, and just about a third or a quarter of this lid, very little, almost as much as you would use for washing dishes, very little. Throw it in, stir it, and that's enough. It's also useful to wipe the film with something like this. Something like this. It's the kind of thing that you use for polishing cars or wiping glass or something. I fold this up and hold the negative in between and wipe it all the way down, and it dries quicker and streak free. Now it's time to throw these away. And put those in the bottom cupboard in the kitchen, away from light. It's already pretty good. There's very little oxygen on top. That's the way it should be. Also, this very thin plastic, which is used for orange juice and so on, when you buy it from Carrefour, when you heat these up for the actual processing, it transfers the heat very quickly. So thick glass bottles and that sort of thing, in my experience, has not worked very well.